Hey everybody, my name is Dave. I am filming a series just to illustrate how I guess my recovery goes for my torn rotator cuff. So just brief history is active guy, not no longer in my 20s or 30s. Had recurring injuries with my shoulder just from playing softball, basketball, volleyball, and a slight tear. Last fall I fell off my bike and now I have a 19 millimeter tear, or I had a 19 millimeter tear in my rotator cuff, and then basically had to go to the surgeon and get that repaired. That happened on Friday, February 17th in the morning. I'm just going to illustrate my recovery. I was going to do a daily blog, but I figured people would get bored with that. So I'm just going to go every week and just update. So, first day, surgery. Basically, what you'll be prepared for is they're going to give you a sponge and stuff that you got to shower yourself with before you go to surgery. You're going to do a whole bunch of tests before. They'll do blood work, ECG, blood pressure, just to make sure you're okay to handle the surgery. The night before, didn't have any water or food past midnight. My surgery was 8 a.m. Um, Went in, the whole process is about an hour, I guess, hour and a half. What happens is you get to the hospital, the nurse sees you. Again, they check your vitals, make sure everything's okay. Then, after a while, whenever they're ready, they wheel you into surgery. The nurses introduce you to the staff. The doctor, two doctors, one with the drugs that's going to put you under. He came in and he gave me what's called a block in my neck. You can't really see it, but it's to block, I guess, some of the nerves to ease the pain. Then the other, they put the mask over your face and put you under. The doctor did mark my arm just before before they did that. He makes sure, he's like, which shoulder are we operating on? He puts a big X there. You can't really see it on my arm right now, but trust me, it's there with a big black marker. I'm gonna try and go around. You can see the two little dots there. So it was supposed to be arthroscopic surgery. However, when he got in there, he saw that something he didn't like, so he made an incision, and that's the big bandage. So I got about a 4 centimeter or 2 inch incision there, where then he sutured the tear. They close it up with staples. So I think I have 7 staples there, and then one staple for each of the arthroscopic holes that were created. First day out, you wake up, and, you're groggy out of it, sort of a pain, I would say, at 9 out of 10 for me when you first get out of it. Then what happened afterwards, you're there for about an hour or so, and then the nurse will take you to back to the day surgery unit. For me, it was day surgery. I wasn't overnight. Stayed there for a bit, and I had someone pick me up. They made sure you get all your belongings and everything. They set you up with a place here in Canada anyway, where you're going to go every other day to get your bandages replaced until they're healed, until those staples come out. So that first day, so got back, not feeling very good. I'd say pain probably about 8 out of 10. Once I got home, they give you obviously some drugs. For me was not oxycodone, but oxycodone, sorry, but oxycocet, which is, I believe, Canadian version, 5 milligrams to 325. It wasn't overly crazy. I'm sure they have higher prescriptions than that. And then along with some other medication just to make sure you're okay. We also got some stool softener because I was told that that's something that would be helpful. So that was day one. It was very painful, difficult to move around, super annoying. Yesterday was day two. Didn't really sleep well the first day. Just to let you know, it's really awkward to wear a sling, especially when it's painful. Can't really move around. You definitely need someone to be there. There's no way you can do that by yourself. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a while before I'm just like totally by myself for a 24-hour period, at least a few days. So day two, not ideal. Day three was the first day to get the bandages changed. I did have a hemovac, which is obviously, it's not on me right now. It's basically a tube hooked up to a plastic bladder where any discharge would go into. So any excess blood, if there's some issues, because they don't want any blood clotting or any problems, so any discharge would go in there, I didn't have any complications. My hemovac only had a little bit, maybe a quarter way full of blood and discharge, so that was an issue. But you will have that, so it's super awkward the first day, really annoying. And then, like I said, day two marginally better, not much. Day three, um, like I said, sorry, day two. It was the end of day two, so like surgery was 8 a.m. for me, and then basically like 6 p.m. the following day is when I had that hemovac taken out, and that was just gives you some more room. But still, the pain was still probably it would vary from 6 to 8, depending on the drugs. So not ideal. Today is day three. It's around 1 in the afternoon. Feeling much better today, but still super annoying, and it's gonna be awkward. So, anyways, that's the first 3 days, I guess. I'm gonna wait until next weekend and then check in, and I'll post another video, see how the first week has gone. Thanks for watching. Bye.